Hey guys, welcome back to Cosmoteer. I'm Lukamundo, and today is episode 4. Totally looking forward to continuing this playthrough. I love this game. Alright, why don't we go ahead and get started here? Let's see where we left off. Let's look at the bounties. Let's go ahead and accept all these bounties. And I don't need to hire any crew. That's perfectly fine. I have some ammo that I'm going to keep. And there are my blueprints. Yeah, okay. So let's zoom out here. And what do we have? Looks like we've got quite a few over in this area. Nothing over here. There is this base. I'm very not ready for that base. Let's go ahead and fly this direction and let's try to find who we can take out. Let's go ahead and focus. Actually, let's focus on that disruptor. He's also got someone. Okay, we need to pull back, unfortunately. This guy is nice. Okay, move out of my way, please. Move. Oh my goodness. We're stuck on that particular ship. Oh, and look at this. He's still flying into me. What an annoying, what an annoying little bugger. I've got to get back and get the rest of my crew here. I also can't repair everything that he's damaged. Come on. Okay. Did you get him? No, but we're going to go back for him right now. All right, so we gathered all of those resources that we were able to get. Now we're going to engage these two guys at the same time. Let's go ahead and repair really briefly, and let's finally engage on this particular guy. He's turning around anyways, so that's excellent. Let's go ahead and nail that cockpit. We're just going to completely destroy it. He can reverse thrust pretty severely. Whoa, did we? Okay, we must have bumped the asteroid there. Now it looks like he was just hitting us a tiny bit. That's perfect. We've got this guy over here, kind of nervous about it, but let's see if we can go ahead and gather up these resources. All right, we were able to receive, by the looks, 3 of our missions were completed. We didn't lose any crew with that. Let's go ahead and let's sell everything. Let's see what we can get. Only 13. It's not as much as I was thinking. Let's go ahead. Before we sell anything, let's look at the blueprint here. I want to be able to increase my ship. I want to make it maybe longer. I do want to start getting these, where are they? These missile launchers right here. That's what I want. So let's go ahead and work on that build. I'll see what I can do for a blueprint. All right, so I know this is a bit of an ambitious project, but this is what I'm thinking of is something a lot more devastating. It does not have a lot of room to it. Matter of fact, I just realized that I could pull these down, and I could put supply. Yeah, I could put storage right there. I could even do this. That would be a fair amount of storage, because currently we're at this. This is our current ship. And this would make it so much larger, wouldn't add a lot of features to it. It would add a lot more armor, though, because currently I don't have a lot of side armor. It would also add a lot of back armor, plus some defense. It's going to cost 86,000 to make up the difference. And we're at a station where we could buy it, and we don't have that. So we're going to need to go around and do some more things. I'm thinking of heading over this way. So let's go over and let's see what other mischief we can get into. Oh, wait. So it's just thinking, considering that I'll need to go out and make more money, I might as well sell everything I have currently other than the ammo. That way I can just, get more, if you will. Let's go ahead, and I want to back up to like 250 rounds. I think that would be appropriate. So we're going to go ahead and do some management. I'm going to make ammo sit all in these 4. That's where most of the ammo can sit. That way it at least is as close as it can be. I think that's important. So let's go ahead down to this target. All right, we've got an incoming. Let's go for it. Oh dear. Okay, so we're going to focus very quickly on that laser system. See if we can... Oh, it's protected by shields. Thankfully, we have shields too. We're really close, so we're able to really do some damage. One thing I have noticed is we're running out of power here with this reactor. I just need to hit it a little bit more. Can my cannons... There we go. There we go. Let's take out his reverse thruster. He's literally just fleeing. That's funny. I have actually never seen anyone flee before. Looks like also there's a space station up here. Fantastic. Look at all of this. What did we make? I'm not... This is a funny design. We've got another guy incoming that's not so good because we are not prepared. We have not refueled our energy stores all the way yet. So this is going to be a little bit bad. Oh dear. Can we concentrate? That's a small hyperdrive. Thankfully, we've got our anti-missile batteries at least. Our point defense system is doing a swimmingly excellent job taking out those missiles. That is excellent. Look at that. He's not even able to hit us with those at all. Let's go ahead and take out his cockpit. Oh, yes. And he is gone. Let's go ahead and gather up everything, and let's see. We didn't even take damage. That was excellent. Let's go to this unknown signal. It is a rogue space station. That's excellent. Normally, there's no missions here, but you possibly get better sales. Let us get more ammo. All right, so we are going to work on right now utilizing the crew management. So the red shirts are just standard guys. So let's open up a new one. Let's call these guys, I don't know, let's say fire team. Fire team could also be a red, but let's make it kind of a darker red so we know the difference. So the fire team, their job is literally not to supply the weapon, but just to sit there and whoops, we need operation. There we go. Just to sit there and do their job. We also don't want them to supply anything else. No supplying at all, just operating. We can do plenty of different management. So we don't want them. Yeah, they can operate the flak battery. That's fine. Fire extinguishers we'll leave up. I don't want them supplying or operating the cockpit or anything like that. Pretty much all this stuff can be just negative. I want them to just sit there and be on their weapon completely. That's all I want them to do. So I don't mind them gathering resources because we only gather when we're not attacking anyways. So that's fine. Supplying batteries to the power capacitors? No. I know that this sounds a little bit like, wait, but why don't you want them to do that? I mean, they'll only do that if they're priority. No, I've found that in the instance that they're waiting for their weapon to be loaded or reloaded, they'll get up and go do something else. So the AI isn't that great. It's subjective, unfortunately. All right, so if we notice, they are taking the place. They are just operating. Everyone else can do all the other jobs. And I'm going to change these guys' color. That's not even a word. To orange. They're going to be the orange shirts. What I want is I just want to have my officers. And I like them to be blue. So we're going to call them officers. Now, their priorities are that they can't operate anything. They can supply, but I don't want them to operate anything. I want them to only operate and supply weapons and definitely operate the cockpit. I don't want them to supply the shields, though. They can supply weapons, not shields. The reason for that is because if they're also supplying things like the shields, then they're constantly doing that. And I want the officers to really be there for one specific, and that is going to be the fire extinguishers. And I don't mind, I guess supplying the point defense is fine. Yeah, supplying the point defense, kind of thinking about that. Power capacitors is okay, but really I want them to operate the cockpit and supply the cockpit. I think that's their number one. They will not touch anything to do with the engines. That'll be everyone else's job. So now what we'll do is officers will be here and here, and we will take these guys and we'll go here and here. There we go. So pretty much that's all they'll do is focus on those. So we got our officers, we have our fire team, and then we have our standard red shirts, which we might as well call them what they are. which is orange shirts now. I guess we'll call them support. There we go. So now we have our individual roles for our ship, and it should get a little bit better efficiency. Let's go ahead up to this target and let's see how we do. We'll kind of monitor it probably on slow speed so that we can really monitor it well. All right, so we're coming into range here. Let's go ahead and slow it down to 1/4. All right, so missiles, great. So point defense should be kicking on here within the next, yes. Point defense, doing great, hitting the missile, gone, missile gone, missile gone, excellent. So now we're just gonna watch here as they fire. These guys aren't gonna get up from their seats. They are just gonna continually fire, and the rest of the team is gonna start supplying. That's exactly what we want. Oh, look at that, look at that. That's great. All right, guys, so to get the rest of what I wanted, I actually have gone to the graveyard here, the ship's graveyard, and I am trying to harvest as much as I can, gather resources by grinding up, and I'm heading back because I do need about 115 grand, but it all depends on what I can get in storage. It looks like, yeah, I need 107, so I'm going to go ahead and sell the steel that I collected. I mean, it is only just steel, unfortunately, so I'm going to be doing this for a little bit longer, but we'll garnish enough that we'll get what we need. All right, guys, we did it. We actually did it. Check this out. We were able to get this entire ship built with very little money left over. I did end up having to hire a larger crew, which is great because all the crew is accounted for, and we're still using those modified crew categories or crew managements. That way, the roles, that way we can have really efficient workings going on. Also, we have these missile launchers on either side. That'll be excellent. I do like, however, to switch these missile launchers to say fire at will. No, we want to fire at target. And we'll go ahead and see that. So we're going to be heading up to, I think, this particular location. That way we can engage in some multiple enemies here. This is one that I tried earlier and I could not do it. So we're going to try that now and we're going to see how it goes. So let's get there. Looks like we've also got a guy over here. We're going to try to engage him if we can. We might as well try. Looks like our ship is kind of getting a little mixed up in this asteroid field. Looks like we're able to catch up to him quick. He's going pretty slow. Except our ship's AI is not very good at navigating around these asteroids. Now, thankfully, we are much faster than him, so let's go ahead and slow down to 1/4. We're going to focus directly on. Now, I did say engage on target, and so I can cancel weapon targeting, and then we are going to engage right here. So now we should fire the tubes should launch, yes. And let's see how those missiles, oh, they have excellent point defense, which is unfortunate, but that's really just unfortunate for him because we'll just have to take him out the old-fashioned way. Let's go ahead and speed this up. There we go. Now, another good thing about this build is that we have a lot more storage space, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead, yeah, so we'll kind of get up here. I'm kind of a little bit worried about getting in range of all three of these guys. So I am going to choose these, and I am going to say fire at will. That way, they'll just engage when ready. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of missile ammo on me. So let's see how this goes. So it is going a lot better. We are able to engage in these guys quite well. Unfortunately, I'm not keeping up with my power requirements, and I did lose one of my missile tubes, and I'm losing the side of my ship. I am going to have to focus on this guy because he is taking me out. That heavy or that standard cannon is really a bummer. Those things hit hard and they penetrate hard as well. All right, so we're back at base, and we did manage to survive after engaging on those 3 different targets. That was pretty fun, actually. Unfortunately, because I was low on missile ammo, I wasn't able to engage them like I wanted to. Also, we ended up getting hit on the side, on our port side, and that means that we lost our missile tube, so we're going to have to go ahead and repair that. Unfortunately, it's quite expensive, and I don't think there's anything else to be done right now until I get more money, which is perfectly fine. That's not a problem. But guys, thank you for joining me on episode 4 of Cosmoteer. We'll be back for episode 5 at some point, but I will see you guys on the next one. Please like and subscribe. Try to join my Discord if you'd like, and Patreon if you want to support the channel. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.